Hey, sorry, I didn't mention Remembrance Sunday. Respect goes out to those who lost their lives in war, fighting for this great country of ours, and which it is a great country, great land. And let's face it, who put them in the war arena? Again, corrupt leaders. Yeah, not the boy. I'm not saying nothing about the boys who got killed in battles, proxy wars as well. Remember, set up wars, fake wars, sent into battle to die, and then prosecuted for war crimes after orders given to them by the bosses who are corrupt as fuck. Okay, so yeah, they defended a nation of families, a nation of leaders, and a nation of corruption as well. I'm not blaming the soldiers. They were following orders, paid a pittance to go to war. Let's face it, a pittance, okay, to die for their country. Bless them. Everyone, each and everyone, heroes in my eyes. Okay, even the ones guilty of war crimes, in my opinion, especially if they're ordered by state. Remember, they're brainwashed. Why? Think about it. Where does MK Ultra emanate from? Yeah, Vietnam and things like that. Corruption again. They used mind control on soldiers. Yeah, in America back in the 60s and 70s. Why? Experimenting. Basically soldiers with nothing left to live with mental health. Okay, yeah, brainwashing them. Why? Because they knew secrets about the government, what they were doing. Like I did. They put me through an MK Ultra program. Why? Because I knew secrets about what they do to the people. Okay, it's the same. MK Ultra experimented on soldiers, jailing them for war crimes ordered by the state. I believe, and I do, okay, that each and every person guilty of war crimes in this country, okay, be it this country or any soldier, if they've been ordered by government, remember, you have to follow orders in the army and things like that. If you don't, it becomes before God, doesn't it? You follow orders, or there's a breakdown of command, isn't it? Chain of command. Like if the leader says you do this, you do that. If you don't, what happens? You get tried. So if you don't follow orders, you get tried. And if you do, and you commit war crimes, genocide, things like that, murder, it's again war crimes. So it's a case of you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. So these poor soldiers, okay, celebrated today in Aberystwyth, bless them, fair play, they do deserve it. But well, at the hands of a corrupt government who, try them for crimes against humanity for doing nothing more than following orders, doing their job. Remember MK Ultra, experimenting on soldiers. Yeah, sickening, isn't it? Celebrating. Yeah. So yeah, celebrate them, celebrate. And I do agree, celebrate. Because they've died heroes in their own eyes, and in mine, to be honest, okay? Sacrificing themselves for their families, basically, left at home. It's sad, though, that it was to protect elite, corrupt, brainwashed, What's that film, Full Metal Jacket, depicts it, doesn't it? Where they brainwash him. One guy blows his brains out, he doesn't like it, it's only fit, but it depicts, isn't it? And, but look at it, it's true, okay? It is what it is. Brainwash soldiers, dehumanizing them so they can go to war. Basically, psychopaths with a gun sometimes. There are some like in the army, and there are good people in the army, obviously, okay? And the psychopaths tend to be the future leaders type thing, innit, But honestly, celebrate the war heroes today, and bear in mind, for who did they die? Who is falling at the moment? A corrupt government to do with trafficking of children, slavery. Who's to sail the seas, to patrol the seas and take people from one shore to another, from Africa to this country? The Windrush generation and everything after the war? The British government. Okay? The British government. And, our best friends out there across that sea. And the Atlantic as well. So, yeah. Soldiers basically dying in vain. They never needed to die. It's set up, basically. Dehumanizing people. MK Ultra. It's all to do the same thing, basically. Soldiers brainwashed to go to war. Don't tell me kids get born and want to kill, play with a gun. That's why they have toy guns and everything, let's face it, But there we are. Today is Remembrance Sunday. And I say, honestly, in all honesty, I bow my head, take my hat off to the dead. I mean that. But for the corrupt leaders, I say, may you hang your heads in shame and face justice. Blair for the war crimes, Every government should face war crimes against humanity for inflicting war and death upon people, spending money, valuable money, on murder. That's what it is. On evil. That's what war is. Sorry, you're all corrupt as fuck. Anybody with a nuclear arsenal spending billions, trillions on that, on defences, you're evil. I don't give a fuck what you say. Okay? And that's all I say about that. Take my hat off to the war heroes, the innocents who have served, and those in jail, you know, for war crimes. They shouldn't, you know, following orders, like I said. If you do it, you go to jail. If you don't, you go to jail. You can't win, can you? Anybody disagree? If you do,